Yo, please tell me she makes it. She's the best character these days, man. Yo, you got God. It was rigged to explode backwards. Like father, like daughter, they're both going out happy because they're selfless. Oh. I will never emotionally recover. Apothecary Diaries. Screw you for the best episode. We gotta talk about this latest Apothecary Diaries episode. If you enjoy the video, drop a like, share your support, subscribe if you're new around here, and of course we got the full live reactions and other exclusives over on Patreon. So, wow. I thought for sure, after seeing what Daddy Dearest did, smiling, getting skewered like a kebab, I was like, damn, what a G, man. Probably one of the most selfless characters you could imagine. Like, literally died with a grin on his face after living a life pretty much pushed back, loving Shenmei, doing everything for Shenmei, holding all the guilt of the world basically on his shoulders. Got nothing in return other than a few pokes and prods. And then they do this cherry on top moment. Surely that has to be the final hurrah. The worst bitch known to man. And I get it, she got manipulated and just she had a warped view of reality. A lot of problems might have been solved if people didn't just try to do things for the benefit of other people without telling them they're doing it. Because then they think, oh, this guy married another broad or banged another broad, not realizing that in order to do that was the way to secure her future and her safety. But when she pulled that trigger, I thought for sure the gun just wasn't loaded, right? Like, I mean, I'm sure many did. And it blew back in her face. Now, that was not the facial she expected. You know that feeling on Christmas morning when you wake up and you're like, damn, I just know that's the thing I asked. That's the feeling I got. And is that sick and twisted? Oh, you bet your sweet ass it is. But frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. But when like father, like daughter, taking the pain of the world all onto themselves, and I thought she was going to jump. And then to see her get shot down. Now, here's the thing. Is this too much hopium? Probably. But we didn't see her body. We have an episode where it's like father, like daughter, willing to die for the cause, but could we have like sister, and we fake our death? I hope so. Now, the reason, I usually don't watch previews because they give away too much. They focus way too much on her in that preview, and while it could be a funeral-like thing, like remembering a fallen friend, I don't know. Also, I think, you know, the final shot of the episode, like looking at something in the bush, it feels like it was a, hey, this is something that she dropped sort of a thing. I don't know. I'm hoping so, because if we really go the route that my new favorite character is just dead, I will never emotionally recover. But Jesus Christ, season 1, I thought Mao Mao's dad, and just the craziness that he did, he became my favorite character. Season 2, this girl. I love Mao Mao and Jinshi, but they are the farthest thing from my favorite aspect about this show. Not because their story's bad, it's 10 out of 10. If you remove their story, the show is weaker. But the fact that Mao Mao's bio dad and Mao Mao's crazy ass friend are, it speaks to the quality of the writing. Like, the thing is this show is all about callbacks. It doesn't just like do a thing and then forget about it. A girl faked her death in order for this whole poison shit. In return, you know, you're like, shit, well, everyone's dead again. And yes, they didn't explicitly, like, say the children drank the poison, but if you watch the previous episode, her little comparison about the bugs or the insect, like, it's implying that the kids are alive. I mean, a blind man can see that. Why would Mao Mao be sleeping in the carriage with the kids? Because she wants to verify that should the kids wake up earlier than they need to or whatever, like she needs to be with the body so that the kids will be okay. Are we really assuming that Laolin poisoned the, like, come on, she literally did everything selflessly. The fact that we're so about faking deaths, now here's the thing, I don't see how she could fake gunshots because she got shot. I don't think they have body armor, like they have armor in this world, but they don't have like bulletproof vests, right? So I don't know how, if she was to survive that, she would have had to have real wounds there. We saw blood, the fall on top of it, so how could she? The thing is this show has all been about faking deaths. At least this season's been all about faking deaths. I don't know if they can, but I will not be shocked if she comes back with another identity. I just feel so bad for our girl. Like, you're essentially being treated as the bastard child by this horrible woman, your actual royalty, and it's just like, oh. Like, Apothecary Diaries can't do me like this. You can't continue to drop these 10 out of 10 episodes with only one more to go, as then I'm gonna have to wait for season 3, because nothing hits quite like old Apothecary Diaries, man. Jinshi, like, the thing about Jinshi is great. His facial reactions don't give a lot away. And at face value, you think, oh, he's not showing emotions, but boy golly does he show emotions. When she puts on Mother Dearest's little, I don't know, her finger bang toys here, and then she cuts his cheek, because obviously she needs to make it look like she attacked old Jinshi as she's dancing. The fact that he realizes what's happening and just stands there, not pissed off at her, just like pissed off at the world in a way about the whole situation, and how similar to Daddy Dearest, you can't stop someone. Like, it's just, my heart aches, man. It does. Like, how can you give me the satisfaction of blowback from the pistol, shrapneling that bitch, to having me be like, dude I barely know has me sad that he's about to get skewered because of selfless acts, to then Best Girl getting blasted and me having to hold on to hopium that once again we're gonna have a fake out. But how? Unless they were involved. I don't know, man. Maybe she'll come back in a wheelchair like she's paralyzed now. Oh, I don't know. I don't know anymore. Like, this show, do I truly believe every season will elevate to the degree that season 1 to 2 did? No. At some point, say we got 15 seasons of this show, there's gonna be points where I won't think every season gets better. I might like every season, but at some point it would have to happen. But do I believe season 3 will continue the trend? Absolutely. I think probably minimum up to like season 5, they could probably increase the quality. At a certain point, you're going to mostly see what you're going to see in a series like this, so eventually you're going to get more used to certain things, which isn't a bad thing. It just happens with any long-running series. And then you'll have to wait a few arcs before you get truly shook again. But still, this anime can't be real, man. It's just, it's too good. We had to wait a week, but let me know your thoughts down below. Drop a like, subscribe, ring that bell, and yes, Patreon's where we got the full live reactions and other exclusives like, hey, I give a video shout out to all of my patrons. Alright, so today we got Dude Guy Man, Birdness, Gomison, Count Viscount, Ciaris, Ryuki, Kevin, Chawik, Rerun, Eds, and we also have a Lunar, so I appreciate the support. Please take care. Y'all have a good one.